Don't squash your personal life or your quality of life and not make money too. That's like being ugly and broke, right? You can't. You can be ugly, you can be broke, but you can't be both. This is Jay.
How are you, sir?
I'm wonderful. How are you doing?
Very good. Two expressive personalities, 44-42 brothers, 50-50 ownership. We have MMP at 253,000.
Go ahead, break that down for me.
We have identified it is about 180,000 in debt service, and I think 53 working capital.
So they have $180,000 in debt service, roughly, and 53 in working capital deficit. Is that based on a 3-year plan to erode the working capital deficit?
No, the working capital number that I'm using is the actual working capital deficit. The 3-year plan, they need about 30, is it 36, something like, no, 36 is the retirement funding. They need about 15 a year to make it up.
Okay, and in terms of previous year's profits, anywhere close, right on, break even, what is it?
They're not really make any profit really from business. We went 5.5 hours nonstop. And throughout the whole discussion, I'm like, what do you want? I'm here to give you what you want, not what you need, explain the difference. Got a lot of surface level answers as far, oh, we want to make money in the business. And I really want to spend some time with my kids, Mo. Okay? I'm tired of just working this much. I'm stressed. And at the end of the 5.5 hours, they're like, we're really exhausted. But I also need to think about the cost because we don't have that much money.
When they said we don't have much money, did you kind of hold their feet to the fire as it relates to that? Isn't that even why we're talking? If you're going to trade off the fact that you have to, you don't get to see your kids as much as you want to, or you don't get to spend as much time, shouldn't you at least be making a good amount of money? Don't squash your personal life or your quality of life and not make money too. That's like being ugly and broke, right? You can be ugly, you can be broke, but you can't be both. Well, you can't give up your quality of life and not make any money, right?
The money piece, they keep giving back to, we want to make more money. We want this company to be at 2 million, not at 1.4. We want, but
Whoa. Why do you stop them right there?
Why are you doing that?
Stop talking about 2 million. I would just say, what? You just said you want to make more money, but you just argued, hey, I want more sales at 2 million instead of the 1.4 I'm at. Shouldn't you be arguing about, I want $300,000 of profit, not 140,000 or something to that effect? Don't talk about the top line, because the top line has to filter through all your direct costs, all your overhead, all those aspects. It's what's left over.
Oh no, I hammered that very, very hard.
Oh, good, because
I hammered that very, very hard. I'm getting there, but yes, I did do that. I did not hold them to the fire when they like that one time you said, well, you want to be ugly and broke at the same time? That's that I need to incorporate. That's a beautiful sentence.
I learned it from my 21-year-old niece. She's entering the dating realm, and that's one of the things she said. I said, don't go after rich guys. Well, she goes, you know what it turns out is I keep running into the ones that are broke, and they're also ugly. And you can't be broke and ugly and expect to go out with me. And I was like, you know what? I actually could turn that into something about business, which is you can't be working 80 hours and be broke. I mean, that's like being broke and ugly.